Hello friends and welcome to PrepMed classes. This lecture is a follow-up to the previous lecture on forest types in India. As discussed earlier, forests in India are broadly classified into the following categories: tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, tropical thorn forest, montane forests, and mangrove forests. Montane forests. In India, montane forests are broadly classified into northern and southern montane forests. We will first discuss the northern montane forests. They are found in the northern part of India, mainly in the Himalayan mountain range. Northern montane forests have vegetation ranging from tropical to polar type depending on the altitude. The vegetation comprises deciduous forests at the foothills, coniferous forest in the middle altitudes, alpine meadows at even higher altitudes, and polar type of vegetation at the peaks. Coniferous forests or boreal forests are not very dense. They remain evergreen throughout the year on account of low moisture requirement. The trees are conical in shape with sloping branches to prevent accumulation of snow. The leaves are small, leathery, and needle-shaped. There is little undergrowth in these forests due to non-availability of organic matter. Coniferous vegetation is also called taiga type of vegetation because in Russia, the world's longest stretch of coniferous forest is locally called taiga. Alpine meadows lie between the tree line and the snow line of mountains. The vegetation of these meadows consists mainly of herbs and shrubs with a few scattered trees. Polar vegetation predominantly consists of lichens and mosses. This vegetation is locally called tundra in Russia. This vegetation occurs during the summer. Important plant species found in coniferous forests are pine, silver firs, spruce, etc. Important plant species found in alpine meadows are rhododendron, juniper, fir, spruce, birch, etc. Mangrove forests. A mangrove is a shrub or a small tree that grows in the coastal saline or brackish water. Mangroves have the ability to exist in a wide variety of habitats. India is home to 7% of the mangrove forests of the world. The largest mangroves in the world, the Sundarbans, are located in India. Other mangrove forests in India are located at Bhitarkanika in Odisha, Krishna Godavari in Andhra Pradesh, Pichavaram in Tamil Nadu, Bartang Islands at Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The top 5 states with maximum mangrove cover include West Bengal, Gujarat, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. We will now discuss the prominent characteristics of mangrove forests. Mangroves thrive in areas which receive high solar radiation and where the silt brought down by the rivers is in abundance. Abundant sunlight facilitates photosynthesis and silt deposits provide fertile soil for the growth of mangroves. Mangroves exhibit a variety of adjustments to overcome problems faced in the saline water. Some mangroves can absorb fresh water from saline water, others secrete excess salts from their leaves. Salt crystals can be observed on the surface of their leaves. Mangroves also exhibit a variety of root configurations. Root configurations enable mangroves to exchange gases from the atmosphere without the involvement of soil. Some mangrove species, such as Rhizophora, have roots emerging from the trunk of the tree above the ground level. These roots are called stilt roots. Other mangrove species, such as Avicennia, have vertical roots emerging upwards from the soil. These roots are called pneumatophores. Mangroves exhibit viviparity, that is, seeds germinate in the tree itself before falling onto the ground. Viviparity refers to the development of the embryo inside the body of the parent. Viviparity is an adaptive mechanism to overcome the problem of seed germination in salt water. Importance of mangroves. Mangroves reduce the water flow and prevent soil erosion in coastal regions. Mangroves are dense forests and their roots are also strong. Thus, mangroves provide protection from the wave action of seas. They even act as a shelter against tsunamis. Mangroves provide safe and favorable environment to various species of flora and fauna. Thus, mangroves facilitate the biodiversity in the coastal regions. Let us analyze what we have learned from the lecture by attempting a couple of questions. Question number 1. Consider the following: stilt roots, viviparity, shedding leaves, salt secretion through leaves, thorns instead of leaves. Which of the above features is or are exhibited by the vegetation of mangrove forests? Option A, 1, 2 and 4 only. Option B, 2 and 3 only. Option C, 1, 2, 3 and 5 only. Option D, all of the above. Here, the correct answer is option A. Leaf shedding is exhibited by deciduous forests, and thorns are a characteristic of desert vegetation. Question number 2 is, consider the following statements. Statement 1 is, evergreen forests can be commercially exploited due to the light weight of the wood. Statement 2 is, deciduous forests remain green for only 4 months during the rainy season. Statement 3 is, desert plants have leaves with autonomous pores to prevent water loss. Which of the following statements given above is or are correct? Option A is 1 and 2 only. Option B, 2 only. Option C, 1 and 3 only. Or option D, all of the above. Here, the correct answer is B, 2 only. Statement 1 is incorrect because the wood of evergreen forests is heavy in weight and cannot be commercially exploited. Statement 3 is incorrect because desert plants have thorns instead of leaves to prevent water loss. We hope you enjoyed this lecture. Thank you.
For best learning, you can watch this video along with PrepMate's Engage UPSC series, which is available online as well as offline. Book features: complete subject in a single book with practice and past year questions at the end of the chapters. Model answers for UPSC mains from authors. Using the application PrepMate and web portal prepmate.in, you can access comprehensive digital support in form of videos, mock prelims, answer writing practice, and regular updates.